As part of the Windows 10 update, we are also moving from Office 2013 to Office 2016. As a part of this package, the following apps should come pre-installed on your computer: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Mail, OneNote, Access, Publisher, and Skype for Business. Remember, we are no longer using the OneDrive for Business local client. All of our OneDrive for Business files will be accessible only through Office 365 Online. With that said, Office 2016 does a much better job of keeping those cloud-based files at our fingertips as long as we're connected to the internet. After you have received your updated laptop, one of the first things you will want to do is open and log into an Office application. If the app you want does not appear on your taskbar right here, you can click on the lower left Windows symbol to open the Start menu and search in All Apps. Here you can find Office apps such as Excel, Word, PowerPoint. If you do not see any of these applications, you may need to go to the Software Center and download Office 2016. To do that, you again open the Start menu, search in All Apps, and look for Microsoft Systems Center. Within this application, you will want to open Software Center. At this time, you may want to consider pinning Software Center to your Start menu by right-clicking so that you can easily access district downloads in the future. The first time you open an Office 2016 app, you will need to activate your Office subscription by logging in with your school-provided credentials. Signing into one application will automatically sign you into all Office 2016 apps. In the upper right-hand corner of the screen, click on Sign In to get the most out of Office. Or you can look in the left menu and select Account. You'll notice that if you try to open a file and you have not already logged in, you cannot see any of your OneDrive for Business files from Austin Public Schools yet. This is because you haven't connected to Office 365. If you've already opened a file, the Sign In button also appears to the top right of your tool ribbon. Follow the steps for logging in with a school account, being sure to select your school account and not a personal account. Once you have successfully logged in, and go to save a file, you'll notice that now you see the connection to your OneDrive for Business for Austin Public Schools. When saving work in the local client of Office, you will still be saving your work in the OneDrive cloud. One thing to keep in mind, if you are not connected to the internet, you will not be able to save in this way to your online OneDrive account. You will still be able to save your file, but you will need to save it to a location on this PC. Once you are reconnected to the internet, you can then open that file from its location on your PC and then save it to the online OneDrive. If you ever have important files that you need to be able to access when you know you might not always have an internet connection, it's a good idea to save a version of them on your computer. That way, you always have access to them. Once you open and use the Office 2016 apps, you may notice some slight changes to toolbars and colors. However, you should be able to quickly find all of the tools that you used to use. In addition, one of the great new features in the local clients of Word, PowerPoint, and Excel is co-authoring, or real-time collaboration. If you have collaborated with others on files in Office 365 Online, you will be familiar with the placeholders for the names of other people who are working on that file in the moment. Office 2016 brings that feature to its client apps as well, offering even better ways to collaborate with others. Although there are other changes included in Office 2016, you will best learn them as you use each of the programs. Please don't hesitate to talk to your building technology integrationist or submit an IT request with specific questions about or problems with Office 2016. This video concludes the series assisting you in the transition to Windows 10 and Office 2016.